Now Nepal is trying to get their rhythm back. Frequently passing the ball.
Nepal is still trying to settle in. They've had a few passes in their back line, but then not really able to pass the ball through the midfield yet.
Right now,
Sri Lanka have been pressing well. They're not giving much opportunities for Nepal to settle on the ball in midfield.
Right now, I think that's what they need to be done. They need to rotate the ball.
But this is a good chance for Nepal.
Walk cross, but Sujan Pereira is there on the correct position comfortably.
First bit of dangerous play from Nepal in this match.
This is the only time they had, they have rotated the ball well. They have passed the ball well. They completed around 20 passes before crossing the ball to Suman Aryal and getting him into a good position to make a dangerous cross. That is how Nepal needs to play.
They need to be patient. Yes, they need to be patient with the ball and look for the spaces. Create the spaces.
Suman Lama trying to find Nayog Shrestha and Janvista. Gautam on the wing, trying to cross the ball. Dillon Da Silva blocks it. Now Sri Lanka has the position. Dillon. Still Dillon. Switching play. I think they are rushing too much.
And again, that's a problem so far. That's been really troubling Sri Lanka tonight. They're winning the ball in good positions. They're getting into good positions, but they're not able to deliver that final ball.
Especially, I think then they need to calm down a bit, rotate the ball a little bit, use their midfielders, holding midfielders to create chances each and every time. There is the coach, Abdullah Al-Mutairi.
He's a very animated coach. He's already received a yellow card in this match. Some interesting comments made by him prior to the match. He was looking to get a Sri Lankan player dismissed early, saying Sri Lankans play a very physical game with a lot of tackles.
Yeah, they have the urgency of making tackles each and every time they feel like they need to defend the ball. And most of the defenders, they seem to have that urgency. Ajahn Vista, outside. That was an excellent ball from Nepalis.
एकदमै ठुलो एनाउन्स गर्न आँटेको गाइस है सबै च्यानलहरुमा चाहिँ कपिराइट स्ट्राइक आइरहेको छ जति बेला पनि स्ट्रिमिङ रोकिन सक्छ है त त्यसमा चाहिँ माफ गरिदिनु जति बेला नि स्ट्रिमिङ रोकिन सक्छ अहिले सायद ब्याकग्राउन्ड म्युजिकले गर्दा नि स्ट्रिमिङ थामिरहेको होला सो ब्याकग्राउन्ड म्युजिक अलिकति हाई नै गर्छु कृपया झर्को नमानिदिनु होला कि अब योभन्दा अगाडि हामीले गेम पनि हेर्न पाएका थियौँ त्यतिमै खुसी थियौँ त हामी अब गेम हेर्दैछौँ अब तपाईँहरू स्क्रिन मिलाउनु भन्छ स्क्रिन हामी छोप्नै पर्छ किनकि कपिराइट स्ट्राइक आउँछ क्या अब त्यतिको हामीले गर्ने कोसिस त गरिरहेका छौँ अब तपाईँहरू अब स्क्रिन मिलाउनु पर्यो म्युजिक हटाउनु पर्यो भन्दै हुन्छ अहिले ड्याङ्की ड्याङ्क कपिराइट स्ट्राइक आइरहेको छ अरू च्यानलमा सो म अलिकति ब्याकग्राउन्ड म्युजिक हाई गर्छु है त
That is poor passing from midfielder Hamilton. A player with that much of experience, I think he needs to calm down. He needs to lead the line.
He's an experienced player. He's also carries a lot of hype. Playing in England, plays in the 7th tier in England.
सुन्नु अर्को मेन एनाउन्स चाहिँ अब जतिको नि स्ट्रिम अफ हुन्छ सो एचएनसी स्पोर्ट लाइभ टिभी एप्लिकेसन डाउनलोड गर्नु होला म तपाईँलाई हतार म छिटो अब म तपाईँहरूलाई डिस्क्रिप्सनमा एचएनसी स्पोर्ट लाइभ टिभी एप्लिकेसनको लिङ्क पनि दिनेछु सो त्यो एप्लिकेसन डाउनलोड गर्नुलाई यदि बाई चान्स स्ट्रिमिङ अफ भयो भने है त म तपाईँलाई लिङ्क दिन्छु है त हेलो हजुर
times that he's been brought down. He is the player that needs to be the Nepal team or the players needs to be watched very carefully. He's fast, he's agile, he's very creative, he's good with the ball, skilled. Now Yukshreshta, Asha Fernando trying to clear the lines. Charita gets the position. From midfield, Hamilton is there. Again, Hamilton switching lines. That is what I was talking about. Hamilton needs to take that part. This time, Dylan De Silva getting into the danger zone here. Still Dylan De Silva lifting it forward over the bar. Cheeky from him, ambitious from him, I would say.
I'm not sure he was looking to cross there. I think he was looking to chip the goalkeeper.
That was nice piece of skill from Dylan De Silva, the youngster. No wonder why in Sri Lankan fans love him so much.
Wasn't far off.
Kiran Kumar Limbu was pretty confident that the ball will go wide.
It's encouraging signs again from Sri Lanka. First good chance for Sri Lanka though.
Each and every time if the midfielders open up the wings like that, I think they have a pretty good chance of playing that, because right now what we see here from Nepal is that compared to the match against Maldives, they are playing with a very high line. So each and every ball that is played back to behind the defenders, that will be an added advantage for the Sri Lankan wingers here, especially players like Kavindo Razik and also Dylan De Silva, speedy players. They can have that advantage and trouble.
They need the delivery from central midfield. Like just now what we saw from Marvin Hamilton, who spread a long pass through to release Dylan De Silva.
मैले डिस्क्रिप्सनमा लिङ्क राखिदिएको छु एचएनसी स्पोर्ट लाइभ टिभीको। सबैजनाले एप्लिकेसन डाउनलोड गर्नु होला। यदि स्ट्रिमिङ रोकियो भने सायद अब जति बेला पनि कपिराइट आउन सक्छ, मैले बारम्बार भनिरहेको छु। सो नरिसाइदिनु होला, म यदि कपिराइट आयो भने तपाईँहरू डिस्क्रिप्सनमा रहेको एप्लिकेसनको लिङ्क डाउनलोड गर्नु होला। सबै च्यानलमा कपिराइट आइरहेको छ। सो जुनै पनि समयमा मेरो पनि आउन सक्छ। टाइटल र थम्बनेल चेन्ज गरेर ब्रो म कि अनलिस्टेडै गरिदिन्छु। अनलिस्टेड गर्दा पनि आउने चान्स कम हुन्छ नि। म एकपल्ट अनलिस्टेड गऱ्यो भने फेरि अनलिस्टेड गऱ्यो भने फेरि तपाईँहरू हेर्न पाउनुहुन्छ न, त्यो पनि थाहा छैन कि, त्यही भएर के रिस्क लिनु भनेर। सो त्यही हो। अब तपाईँहरू अब बाइचान्स गयो भने के छ, तपाईँहरू एचएनसी स्पोर्ट लाइभ टिभी डाउनलोड गर्नु। डिस्क्रिप्सनमा लिङ्क राखिदिएको छु, डिस्क्रिप्सनमा छ है त लिङ्क। सो गर्नु होला सबैजनाले डाउनलोड। यदि स्ट्रिमिङ अफ भयो भने या अहिले पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, अहिले पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। सो गर्नु होला यदि लाइभ अफ भयो भने, या अहिले पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ है त। लाइभ दिइरहेको छ, मैले त्यही भएर अहिले स्ट्रिमिङ गरिरहेको छु।
Chances of more time or space.
They win in the battle in midfield for sure.
Of course, that was poor defending from the Sri Lankan defenders there. Dylan De Silva again. Vishal Rai this time was there. Chamira, nicely done. Kavindo Ishan, Hamilton, Dylan De Silva, Shivan on the wing. Chamira to Shivan, Dylan De Silva calling for the ball. It's still Shivan there. Claiming for a free kick, but referee says play on.
लिङ्क आएको छैन भन्दै हुन्छ डिस्क्रिप्सनमा। एकपल्ट तपाईँहरूले त्यो स्ट्रिमिङलाई ब्याक गर्नुहोस् अनि फेरि स्ट्रिमिङलाई ओपन गर्नुहोस् अनि आउँछ है त, किनभने भर्खरै अपडेट गरेको नि त, त्यस कारण तपाईँहरूले एकपल्ट ब्याक गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। अनि ब्याक गरेर फेरि त्यही स्ट्रिमिङलाई ओपन गर्नुहोस् कि अनि आइहाल्छ, अनि तपाईँ त्यहाँबाट डाउनलोड गर्नु होला है त।
Shivan was there. Was hoping that he could get a penalty, but Ananta Tamang was very careful there, very precise on his tackles. This time,
as we talk about tournament history, Sri Lanka, of course, winners in 1995, but since then they've not really done well in this tournament. Made the semi-final a few times, so not made this final since.
Yeah, that was the time in the early 90s. Sri Lanka was known to be a superpower of this region, along with India, Pakistan. But on the early 2000s, they had dropped, especially the local league has dropped so much that they didn't have much of technicality and their players. That resulted in their poor performances in Saff Championship. I still remember the time that 1997 that Maldives won against Sri Lanka in the semi-final of Saff Championship edition. That was a huge mess there. That was the most disappointing defeat for them during that time. Chamod trying to get the ball. Suman Aryal clears the ball. Sri Lanka gets their first corner kick.
Back then it was a surprise that Sri Lanka would lose to the Maldives, but since then Maldives have gained the upper hand on them, won most of their matches against Sri Lanka.
Easily with huge margins. Last time that these two teams faced Sri Lanka and Maldives, that was on 2018 edition. A 0-0 draw was there, but Maldives has been very dominant against Sri Lankan opponents, and Sri Lanka
would have felt hard done by in the last edition though.
Dilon Silva controls the ball outside the box. Goes for the goal. It's over the bar. Good effort from him.
Dilon De Silva looking lively. Think he'll play a key role tonight for Sri Lanka.
So far, Sri Lanka are doing way better than the favorites before the match, actually the Nepal. But Nepal has been poor with their passing, poor in the final third. And most of the times defending against the wingers, they are not doing so well. Chamod.
Sri Lanka would have felt hard done by in the last edition. They were level with Maldives in all factors, points, goals, everything. But they lost the drawing of lots.
Yeah, it was decided by a coin toss during that time. But that charm changed the fortune for Maldives, and
Maldives are going on to win the championship.
Boy Chand, most experienced player on this Nepali side. Sumanaria, Anjan Vista from distance, not on target, not so precise. They're not getting enough spaces behind the Sri Lankan defense to put a ball on their wingers or go behind them. And
Nepal also have a lot of speedy players, but not been utilized very well so far tonight.
From the back, Dilon De Silva trying to go for the ball. Charita clears it. Ananta Tamang, Mohit Chand, Tej Tamang with the ball, trying to find his players, calling for runs. Gautam Shrestha, Vishal Rai, getting the ball inside the Sri Lankan penalty area. Chamod was there. Again, Chamira looking for the ball. Nicely done there. I think the defeat against Bangladesh has turned all these young blood of the Sri Lankan side more, because the effort they are doing and the amount of commitment they are putting into each and every challenge shows how much they need this.
You definitely would hope so. I think it was a painful defeat for them to lose by penalty. I think even their coach would like a reaction from their players tonight.
And they are doing exactly what needs to be done.
So the like, share, subscribe button, guys.
And again, Kavin Dushan is the casualty here. 2 consecutive fouls on him. Kavin Dushan doing so much on that midfield area, troubling all the midfielders of Nepali team, giving them a tough time right now.
This is an opportunity for a good ball through.
Rakib trying to cross the ball. Oh, that was a poor pass from him. Charita trying to get the ball. Oh, Sanjay Vista, surely a yellow card for him. Surely a yellow card for him. You can't deny that. Anjan with full pace and power trying to release has best screening the ball.
We're expecting a physical game. That's the first yellow card for a player tonight. Second?
Yeah, first yellow card for the Sri Lankan player, second yellow card of the game. Suman Lama was cautioned for foul on Kavindu Ishan on the midfield. And we have seen one card shown to
The Nepal
Nepali
echo.
coach, yeah. Bottom Shrestha, switching play to Anjan Vista. Nicely done there by Mohammad Akib. Akib is doing well there against this speedy winger Anjan Vista.
I think Sri Lankan defense have handled the Nepali attack very well tonight. I think they've kept them silent. Not really had much space to work with. Nepal looking to spread long passes and long shots on goal. So far, it has not been successful. On the other hand, Sri Lanka looking encouraging when they go forward.
Ozzy, three defenders trying to get the ball there. Sumanaria, good ball to Vishal Rai. Vishal Rai trying to release Nawayuk. But Nawayuk was hoping that he would play the ball on his feet, not into the area behind the defender, not to the space.
2K सब्सक्राइबर कम्प्लिट गरौँ है सबैजना मिलेर 2K सब्सक्राइबर कम्प्लिट गरौँ किनकि नेक्स्ट टाइम पनि हामी यही च्यानलबाट लाइभ ब्रोडकास्टिङ गर्नेछौँ यदि मिलेको खण्डमा नेपालको फुटबल म्याच सम्पूर्ण यही च्यानलबाट ब्रोडकास्टिङ हुनेछ सो प्लिज 2K सब्सक्राइबर कम्प्लिट गराइदिनु होला यदि मिल्यो भने 3K 4K पनि पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ है त
Position, but triply given there. Dylan De Silva against Ananta Thamar. Calm and composed from Ananta Thamar. Shifan to get the ball. So many challenges. Nicely done there by Nawayuk Shrestha. Looking for Suman Lama. Oh! It hits the post again. Suman Lama scores the best goal of this match. And Nepal didn't seem to be doing that again in this tournament. They didn't have much chances. This time it was a half chance. Mistake from Chamod. Lama went inside the box. First attempt was on the goal. Keeper tried to get the ball, but Suman Lama was more, I would say, passionate and focused on getting the ball back.
Okay, definitely came against the run of play. On a moment of brilliance on the wings there, creating that chance. And that's the difference in these kind of games, these kind of tight games. A moment of brilliance here and there could turn the match around.
The shot was powerful. Sujan Pereira had a hand on it, a little bit of hand on it, but he was too unlucky that it hit the post and inside it crossed the line. And the celebration from coach Abdullah Al-Mutairi shows the passion and the effort the team has, how much they needed this.
He's very pleased with that goal. The Nepali fans also.
कस्तो लाग्यो गोल गाइस कमेन्टमा बताउँ है त कस्तो लाग्यो गोल तपाईँलाई
Not having started very well, but they've got the goal. They'll be looking to build on that.
And these 3 points could be vital for them, for sure, in their run to the finals of this year's edition. This is their golden chance, I would say. Because
A win here would put them in a very, very strong position.
Because
It also helps Nepal's cause if they are able to maintain their 100% start to the tournament.
Rakib, Razik, still Razik there, trying to release the Shifan, but the pass was that good. Come on. Kavind Ishan, Nawayuk Shrestha. Chamira playing the ball forward, Dylan De Silva, trying to get the ball. But on Shrestha, here's the line. Dylan De Silva, still Dylan. Suman Lama, Tej Tamang, Suman Lama calling for the ball. Tej holding it. Vishal Rai calming things down.
I think from Sri Lanka's perspective, they shouldn't really feel so down with that goal. They have started well. They've been playing well. If they continue that way, I think they will get more chances. It's important to keep their heads up at this stage.
Razik. Akib. Hamilton. Ball forward. Gautam Shrestha heads it. Vishal Rai. Comparing the preparation of all the teams, Sri Lanka preparation wasn't that best. They didn't have much time to prepare for this tournament. So towards the end of the match, I would say they will face fitness difficulties against opponents like this. Teams like Nepal always prepare well for the regional extravaganza.
I think Sri Lanka might also have a confidence issue. They've not won a lot of matches recently. In fact, their last competitive win came in 2019.
Coming to Ishan, releasing Rakib. Razik was there, but decent block from experienced Rohit Chand.
It's important for Sri Lanka that the momentum is not shifted at this stage.
There's the goal again. Suman Lama. Powerful effort from him. Sujan Pereira couldn't do much to defend it.
There's a moment of brilliance from Suman Lama on the wings to just go past the Sri Lankan defender.
Hamilton lifts it. Ananda Thamang was there. Akib. Chamira lifts the ball. Samod was going for it. Suman Arial neatly done there. Tej Thamang
I think this is
Suman Lama again there.
I think this is Nepal's strong point.
Chamira did well against three opponents there. Dilon Da Silva to Chamira. Chamira trying to leash Shifan there. Gautam Shrestha doing well in the defense so far in this match. Chamira. Shifan. Still Shifan. Gautam Shrestha clears the line. Teams like Nepal and Bangladesh are very much connected to the fans. During the matches also they need to hear the applause, they need to hear the support, they need to hear the voice of them chanting.
Because they've got good support here in Maldives, Nepal.
Corner from him. Time Kiran Kumar Dimbu claims it easily.
I think right now, this is the game that Nepal is really looking for, to sit back and look for the counter-attacks.
And that could be an advantage, because against Maldives, that was the only thing that had their luck, or that was on their favor. They had a couple of counter-attacking chances, and they looked really dangerous on those occasions.
And as Sri Lanka push forward to get an equalizer, they will find more spaces. The game is definitely played to Nepal.
Still Lama crossing the ball. Charita missed it. From the back, Akib was trying to get the ball. Still Nawayuk Shrestha, but his shot was blocked by Hamilton there. Chamod to Razik. Razik to Kavin Ishan. Kavin Ishan Rahim with the ball. He was trying to unleash Shifan there, but calm and composed from Ananda Thamang. Chamira. Dilon Da Silva. Still Dilon. Shifan. Still Shifan to Dilon Da Silva. His effort too much on the...
Needed more composure there.
think he had a chance because only one defender was there. Be against one. He could have controlled the ball, tried his luck, tried his piece of skill. So far, we have seen that skill from him. He could have done that. I think this time that could have been much better opportunity for him.
Just lashed at the ball there. Could have taken a touch. Nepal have a very experienced back line with their goalkeeper, Kiran Kumar, as well as their most experienced player in defense, Rohit Chand. It will not be an easy job for Sri Lanka tonight to find this equalizer. But like at the other end, a moment of brilliance could really change the game.
And they have that much players of that quality. Dilon Da Silva looks bright. Kavin Ishan looks really bright there. We need just one smart move, one moment to decide things up. Sujan Pereira busy with the goal, busy in his goal so far today compared to his counterpart Kiran Kumar Limbu. Sujan Pereira trying to unleash his attacker Razik there. Suman Arya calm from Razik. I think in the second half we'll see plenty of fouls and plenty of cards. The situation right now seems like the physical game is still the physical game will go on like this, and the effort from Sri Lankan players will increase, and with the disappointment of not scoring a goal will lead them or the players with frustration.
I think they'll definitely be disappointed, having played quite well, not had anything to show for it, and they're currently behind.
Yeah. Shipan trying to beat Ananta Thamang there. Suman Lama leashing Nawayuk Shrestha. Nawayuk. Still Nawayuk going on. This time Tej Thamang trying to unleash an effort. Suman Arya, plenty of time to cross the ball, but save from Sujan Pereira. Position lost again to Nepali players. Tej Thamang. Pujan Apapoti. Rohit Chand. Suman Arya. Jan Vista lifting the ball to Tej Thamang. Asha Fernando was trying to clear the lines, but still position is with Nepali players. Rohit Chand switching play. Suman Lama trying to play in the ball. Chamira. Nawayuk Shrestha. Still Nawayuk. Chamod. Wasn't so composed. Pass from him. Suman Lama. Still Suman Lama's effort from distance goes too high. Not troubling the goalkeeper.
I think definitely Nepal's strength going forward is on the counter-attacks. So far, when they've had possession, they've not been that convincing. And Sri Lanka will need to be patient, need to be more clinical.
Akib couldn't control the ball well. So far in this tournament, last 3 matches were very close encounters. Not much difference between the teams and the score lines. Suman Lama pushing the ball low and hard, but Charita was there. Get the ball. Marvin Hamilton unleashing Razik. Still Razik going there. Beating off Rohit Razik. And he slipped. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for him.
That was a good chance, but he slipped.
At the most crucial moment, Hamidou Ishan lifting the ball inside the penalty area, but this time it was Kiran Kumar Limbu who claims it. Suman Lama, Misha Fernando gets the ball. Sujan Pereira.
Named Nepal player down injured.
Referee stops the play. Rohit Chand needing medical attention. While trying to defend the ball against Hamidou Ishan, Rohit Chand. And we stretch too much.
Sri Lanka looking to build from the back again. But some of their passes have not been up to the standard.
Additional time for first half is 1 minute.
1 minute additional time.
1 minute added on, and I think Nepal coach will be very pleased with the score line, definitely.
Yeah, for sure with the score line. Might not be happy with the performance in the first 20 minutes, but what they need is a good score or a win. Oh, Charita needs to be careful there. He was booked before. This could be a second yellow card, but doesn't look like the referee doesn't seem to go into his pocket or in addressing
Sri Lanka need to be careful.
Yeah. There was a complaint from Nepal's bench and from the players. I think the point
That's
Coach
awesome.
Al-Mutairi has highlighted in the press conference might turn out to be good, huh?
It just might happen. Sri Lanka definitely cannot afford to go a man and a goal down.
The halftime score.
Especially with this score line, they need the maximum strength on the field to win this match or to claim something.
पहिलो हाफको समाप्ति भइसकेको छ। नेपालले 1 गोल गरेको छ भने 1-0 गोल अग्रताको साथ नेपाली टिम यति बेला अग्रतामा रहेको छ। र म एकछिन डेस्कटप अडियो म बन्द गरिदिन्छु है।